time to ensure we get the right candidate for this position of manager at Dundee United. We've done a lot of background research. Csaba was an outstanding candidate as far as we were concerned. After the interview, we did a bit of homework and background checks to people who have worked with Csaba. We believe we've secured a fantastic coach, a man manager and experienced tactician who can help us achieve our goal. I'd now like to introduce you formally to new Dundee United manager, Csaba László.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Csaba, if you want anything you want to say.
Just first, good afternoon to everybody, and thank you very much for the trust from Dundee United chairman and from the board. I'm really happy to be here and back to Scotland. You want more from me? Yeah, okay, let's go. I just tell that I want to tell that to everybody that before come a question, yes, this job was free, and come up my name, and we discussed really long with the chairman about the possibility, about the target which one this club have, and Dundee United have a really clear target which one I accepted, and for this reason I told for my own also, if I am the right man for this job, after this discussion I will definitely do this job for Dundee United, and I hope really that we can move forward, because this is the target from the club. We can talk very long about how nice is here in Scotland again, and the grass is green, and the birds are singing. Look, for us is very simple. We have a target. Our target is the Scottish Premier League, and that's all.
Csaba, have you had time to, because you've been linked for quite a while with the job, have you had time to study the squad here?
Yes. Before I come to the interview, you can ask the board member. I watched around 7-8 games. I just looked what is possible to do with this team, how is the quality from this team. The quality is there, the player here are good enough, and you saw in the last 2 games he moved also in the right direction. So what I have to do to continue this road with the players.
Stephen Schaba's got no links to Dundee United. A couple of last managers did have. To what extent was that behind the decision to appoint him?
No, that didn't have any relevance at all as far as we were concerned. We wanted the right manager for the job, and he's got the qualifications as far as we're concerned, so that wasn't really anything to do with it at all.
What is the main specific things that Schaba's got that you think will take Dundee United into the top league?
We've obviously looked at his track record, what he's done at other clubs, his man management skills, and as a tactician we spent a lot of time together. It was a long day that was. I was tired after spending time with him, so he's got a lot of qualities. I think I know that the media love him in Scotland from his previous experience in Scotland. He's an experienced manager who knows what he's doing, and we believe it's the right appointment for this club.
Stephen, obviously took quite a while to appoint Csaba. What was the reason behind that?
I think I said at the start that we want to make sure we got the right appointment. Laurie obviously was in charge for 2 games, and the first game he won, so that took a little bit of pressure off. We just want, it's such an important appointment for this club, because already mentioned where we want to be, and there's no guarantees in life, and you've got to work to get where you are. So we deliberately took our time, simple as that.
And how vital is it that he leads you to the Premiership this season?
Well, that's our target for where we want to be as a club. You know, other clubs will have their say in that matter, I'm sure they will. Absolutely. But he's got a good platform, I think, to build from. We're equal top of the league. I won't talk about the players, that's for the manager to talk about. So yeah, it's what the club's about. It's where we want to be.
Competition for the position here at Dundee United was very high. Why do you think you were successful in becoming the new Dundee United manager?
This is the question for the chairman, but I tell you just generally, I think also the pressure was very high for this club and for the chairman to get the right person. I think also that I presented my CV, and I was also very enthusiastic and passionate to come here, and this was also the point, I think so, where the board together with the chairman, and you heard in the press conference also, he studied also not just my CV, and we don't get just a meeting and we just talked about football, we talked about many things, and also after he tried to make the right decision. I am happy definitely that this decision come up in my favor. No, I have to use the chance. I have to use definitely to show that yes, I am the right man, and I hope the time after he will give us definitely the right answer.
Dundee United have had a number of highs and lows in the Championship over the last season and a half. What are you going to do to maximise the highs for Dundee United for the rest of the season?
I told you before, just to keep going what was in the last 2 weeks, the 2 victories. I think football is about psychology, confidence, believe in you, will. I tell you something, maybe you didn't hear before, but I don't like here players who just have talent. I want less talent but a lot of will. That is the most important. You can have even 30%, 40% talent. If you don't, and you have 60% will, you will make it. If you have 70% talent and don't have this 30% will, you don't make never. So for me, it is very important to face players who show will, show confidence, and he want to move forward. I don't watch never, and I will do never just over people who are comfortable with his life. I like to put out from his comfort zone. You have to suffer everything what you reach. You have to suffer. It's nothing coming alone, and you don't have never luck. The luck don't come just over the street and it's dropped down from the sky. For luck you have to do also a lot. So this is in my head, and I don't make a step right and left. I just go forward, and to like to follow me, he followed me, and I have to show which one is the right direction. And if you see the players that somebody have a target, he will be followed.
And have any of the players particularly stood out to yourself so far?
Yes, I know every player. Even we have a player who played against me. Against my team, not against me, sorry. So the balance is there. We have a lot of young, talented players. We have also experienced players. The balance is there. Now we have to go there and make a winning team.
You speak fluent English, German, Hungarian and Romanian. How are you going to deal with Dundonian?
With who?
With Dundonian, the language in Dundee.
Dundee United language. The Dundee United language will be very easy. Win. No.
Seminole language.
Everywhere. Now look, if you ask me, I really I love Scotland. I love the people, the Scottish people here. This is my home. So. Look, I come just cross over the border in Brussels, and he asked me why I have still my place in Belgium. I told no, my place is in Scotland. You are wrong. So that after I leave Uganda, and after I leave Germany, my main home is Scotland, is Edinburgh. So my kids go here in the school. my family is here. I think for me, Scotland is more than just a country in Europe. Scotland is my home, actually, and will be stay also, I think, forever.
And last time you were in Scotland, you picked up the Football Writers Manager of the Year
Yes.
and the SPL Player of the Year in the same season. You must be hoping for something similar to come.
Look, I am sure if we promote back this team, Dundee United, to the Scottish Premier League, I will get award. I am sure. But for me, it's not important because this award was made also from the team, because the team, he listened to me. We were successful together. This is not just my success. I am just a part from this game, a very important one, definitely. But I think also you have to have a team which one really do what you want and listen to you. And all together we are successful, even with defense, you know. For me also it's very important to talk about defense, because defense, he give us the possibility to push us even if we are bad time, not just in the good time, but in the other side we have to show also for the fans the confidence and also the commitment to them, you know. So this is also my target, that we grow a little bit more together and show that we are really Dundee United.
I asked Csaba, the competition being so high for the position of manager at Dundee United, why he got the position, and he said to ask you.
You think just falling off there. So that, why he got the job? We believe he's the best man for the position at the club. He's also got a track record of managing within Scotland, but also in other countries, which proves he's also a top manager. His man management skills, he's a tactician, and he clearly wanted the job. And it's a whole thing. It's never one thing. It's a whole combination of things, and he impressed us the most. And we took our time because we realised how important an appointment this was for the club.
And the championship obviously is going to be the prime concern for Dundee United this year. Do you feel that he is definitely the man to take Dundee United back to the Premiership?
Well, if we hadn't appointed him, of course. So yeah, we appointed him as manager. We believe he's the right man to take us forward, this club forward, and win the league for us this year. So time will tell. There's no guarantees in sport at all. But you know, he knows that the targets we've set as a club. We're not going to talk about that after today. The fans, everyone wants us back in the Premiership from around the club. But there's no God-given rights to be there, so we've got to earn that right.
And his motivational skills certainly seem to have been prime in all of the jobs that he's had. He's been able to lift teams from performing at a level to a higher level in just about every job he's been in.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier on, that in other countries he's been successful. He's successful at Hearts and more recently in Slovakia. So yeah, it's a whole combination, as I was saying earlier. It's a whole person, it's the whole manager. And that's why we spent so much time. We got criticised for it. I know in the past when my father was around, we might have appointed something within 24 hours and didn't always work out. And you know, did you learn by that? I probably did. I just realised how important an appointment it was for this club.